All right. I want to say all praises be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakak Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone rule well. Shalom to the sincere brethren. I came out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and his wicked empire. So this video is going to go into Babylon has freaked Israel out. You know what I mean? Because I was watching documentaries on this thing called the Freaknik back in the 90s down there in Atlanta. And it's just a bunch of you Negroes, predominantly you Negroes from the tribe of Judah, freaking off, man. Sexual immorality and lasciviousness, man. Women and men, man. Women get trains ran on them. Hey, you just look up the stories, man. Men getting, you know what I mean, blown off in the middle of the street. All type of madness. Women nude, lewdness. You understand? The Freaknik, man. Babylon has freaked you Negroes out, man. And it's really all the tribes too, man. Because you so-called West Indians, you have Carnival, man. You have the Juve especially, man. Where you freaking off same way. You know what I mean? Of which that's go back to what pagan customs, man. You know what I mean? So this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 21. Yet I have planted a noble vine. So we are noble, regal people. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are noble, regal people, man. Well, what you do? You know what I mean? You love freaking off, man. You know what I mean? Practicing all these sexual immoralities, man. You look at these different dance parties, man. Them women are bugged out, man. Lighting their crotch on fire. Jake, you niggas jumping off tables into the woman. All manner of madness, man. You know what I mean? Yet I have planted in thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? So the Most High looking down on you Negroes with smoke in his nose, man. See how degenerate you have become. The average black Hispanic woman, 18, 19, 20, looking to go on OnlyFans, man. Looking to show off her box, man. You know what I mean? I'm saying what it was back in the days, man. Only was that you would become a stripper or a whore, man. You know what I mean? All of these strip clubs, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? These brothels, so on and so forth. Yeah, they serve a purpose, but ultimately, all of that shit is gonna be done away with in the kingdom, man. You Israelite woman being hold out. Hey, that's gonna be done away with in the kingdom. That's a thing of this world. That's a necessary evil of this world. You know what I mean? But there's gonna be no need for that, and there's not gonna be that in the kingdom, man. Strip clubs, you know what I mean, so on and so forth, man. That's a thing of this world, man. You know what I mean? How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? Kind of also going into these strange gods that's Jake worshiping, man. Because a lot of these festivals and activities that Jake go to, Freaknik, Carnival, you know what I mean? These different parades, celebrations, Ibiza, all of these things go back to what pagan rituals, Bacchus, you know what I mean? Different Greek and Roman rituals, Babylonian rituals, so on and so forth, Egyptian rituals, where Jake and these heathens were freaking off with each other, man. You know what I mean? Where Jake embraced these things, man. You can't tell a West Indian that, yo, Carnival is not your culture. Carnival is not your custom. They'll curse you out, man. You damn Trinidadians. You people from the Virgin Islands. You know what I mean? You people from Barbados, Antigua. You can't tell them niggas, yo, Carnival isn't it, man. Them niggas are ready to kill you over some Carnival, over some Juve. You know what I mean? so on and so forth, man. As Jake has been corrupted, man. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage. Can we discontinue from our heritage? You know what I mean? That's why we think all of these false ways and false philosophies and false customs and false doings is our customs, is our ways, is our culture. No, man. That's hedonistic culture. That's not your culture. That's something that you adopted when you was in a heathen, being in a heathen state of mind. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land in which thou knowest not. Can. And that's what's going on, man. He's serving our enemies in these different lands, man. Here in Babylon, different states of Babylon, in Jamaica, in Guyana, in Brazil, in Mexico. Hey, in Mexico, they have the Day of the Dead, man. Dia de la Muerte. This is another freaked out, bugged out custom among the tribe of Issachar, man. All the tribes have their different demonic, freaked out customs, man. And the Lord ain't with it. You know what I mean? And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and will cause thee to serve thine enemies. Come, we serving our enemies, the Portuguese, the American white man, the French white man, the Dutch white man, so on and so forth. We serving these peoples, man. The Arabs, the Chinese, the East Indians down there in the Caribbean. A lot of you Benjamites serving damn East Indians and the Chinese, man. You know what I mean? Hey, even the Indonesians, man. Believe it or not, down there in Suriname, because Indonesia used to be controlled by the Dutch, and the Dutch brought a lot of Indonesians, they call them Javanese, down there to Suriname, you know what I mean, to run things, man. I mean, serving you Negroes down there, man. You Negroes down there in Suriname, a lot of you are subject to the Indonesians, man. The Javanese people, man. The Japhites from the Philippines, from Indonesia, man. Hey, so all nations have had a hand in the downfall and oppressing our people, man. You know what I mean? And I will cause you to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. And that's why Jake under these perpetual curses, man. Under these perpetual curses, on the bottom perpetually, man. And the only man that's gonna rise us up fully as a nation is Yahweh, man. Thou which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. That's why we continuously catching hell, man. Because why? The Lord is angry with us for a very long time, man. Has been angry with us for a very long time. This is the book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And you Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. You got the woman that went down there to the Freaknik and they got grabbed up. And you know what? You know what I mean? And you have these simple women on the internet talking about, oh, no woman deserve this, no woman deserve that. But guess what? You go into something called the Freaknik, man. What the hell you expect to happen? That's like me going to a gangster party, a gangster picnic, and surprise when the shit gets shot up and I get shot, man. You know what I mean? That's why brothers don't frequent certain places, man. Because we know niggerdom is there, man. We know wickedness is there. Hey, that's why even the apostles said, yo, all that clubbing shit, cut that down, man. Cut that out, man. You know what I mean? It's just using wisdom. But that's why the scriptures say women are deprived of wisdom. Why you as a young woman want to go to something called a Freaknik, man? And you heard the stories about women getting freaked off, getting SA'd, all type of shit, but you still want to go. That's the simplicity of a woman, man. You know what I mean? I want to complain, oh, no man has a... Yo, this ain't a perfect world, so to say, man. So there's men out there who's gonna who's gonna violate, man, so to speak. You know what I mean? But hey, that's a sim. Hey, that's how people being destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. Specifically, you women being deprived of wisdom, man. You know what I mean? And there's all type of stories coming out of what went down there to you women, man. All kind of sexual depravity. You understand? But that's what you get, man. And I don't feel sorry for you, man. I wouldn't feel sorry for you if you was my daughter, if you was my sister, if you was my mama. You know what I mean? Hey, the scripture say what? You reap what you sow, man. You wanted to be down there, so you're going to reap the consequences of being down there, man. This is the book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Can. So the Lord ain't dealing with the nation of Israel, man. Especially the Most High himself. That's why we have our mediator Yahweh Shai, man. Because until we receive that perfection through the salvation of Yahweh Shai, the Most High ain't directly dealing with us, man. Dealing through Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? Because we went off, man, over and over again. And we in a position that we ain't deservingly so. You know what I mean? We can't complain about it. We just have to do better, man. That's why us brothers, we doing our part, man. You know what I mean? Pushing the word week in and week out. Doing the videos, so on and so forth. Doing our part. You understand? As they increase, so they sin against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. Kind of concerning, going back to that freaknik. Hey, they said every year that shit grew in number. And it became more and more wild, man. More and more debaucherous, man. You know what I mean? But that's to show you niggas are like sheep led to the slaughter. You niggas and nigger women are like sheep led to the slaughter, man. As it grew in numbers, as it became worse, you Negroes went there more and more, man. You know what I mean? You Negroes went there more and more, showing what? Jake is like a mark to the flame when it comes to wickedness, man. You know what I mean? Which you can't blame them, because Esau, Edom, you blame them, but it's all under the auspices of Esau, Edom's rulership, because he allowed this shit to go on, man. He allowed Jake to become like beast, man. He didn't establish the law, man. This is the book of Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 4. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment do it never go forth, for the wicked do it compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded. So there you have it, man. The law is slack. Esau, Edom don't push the law. He don't push the ways of righteousness upon the land. So guess what happened, man? Wickedness prevail, man. Debauchery prevail. You understand? But yeah, even if some brothers might have went to that shit back in the day, we repented and we came out of our ways of life, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We don't indulge in the world the same way how you people indulge in the world, man. Even if we might be in the midst of wickedness, hey, we know how to maneuver, you know what I mean, through it, where we still good, man. You know what I mean? We use the world, we don't abuse it. We don't have the same mindset as you people, giving your soul and your spirit over to these things, man. You know what I mean? This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, worshiping other gods and philosophies, you know what I mean? And also you could go into physical fornication, which is adultery. No, idolatry is not adultery. You know what adultery is. Men sleeping with other men's wives. Women sleeping around with their husbands. No, adultery is no effeminates. You weak feminine men. Nor effeminates, nor abusers of themselves with mankind's, the alphabet community, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revelers, which that freaknik was into reveling, man. And that's the big thing with carnival amongst you Jakes, you Benjamins, man. You call it what? Revelry, man. Reveling, man. You know what I mean? Just a bunch of confusion, man. You know what I mean? And we know it, you know what I mean? Because we grew up in it, that shit, man. You know what I mean? Revilers nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High, and such were some of you, because we grew up in this world. Such were some of us, man. Because we grew up in this wicked world, man. So we were subject to doing the things of this world, to giving our spirit and our soul over to the things of this world, man. You know what I mean? But we took that back, man, to the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Our spirit is no longer of this world, man. You know what I mean? We might maneuver through certain things. You know what I mean? That's why brothers might go certain places, do certain things. That you like, damn. But yeah, man, because that brother, he don't have the spirit of the world, man. He using wisdom when he's you know what I mean, fulfilling his manly ways, man. You know what I mean? But we don't give our spirit over to these things, man. You know what I mean? We use the word, but we don't abuse it, man. All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. So all things are lawful, all things are slakia. All things are lawful unto me, so the things that are lawful, yeah, you could do it, man. You could do it. Like there ain't no particular scripture so you can't go to a party, a club, or whatever. But it's a lot of times it's not expedient, man. You know what I mean? It's not expedient. All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any kind. So we don't give our spirit over to anything, man, of this world, man. Like Jake gave his spirit over going to the bar every day, strip club, whores, you know what I mean? So on and so forth. We through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we are not to do that, man. Give our spirit over to anything of this world, man. Anything of the flesh other than Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Hey, so with that, I want to say all praises be to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Hashem Harakak Wadash, the honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and shalom to the elect.